I'm not going to ignore the reality of life. I'm not going to ignore the reality of faith. Hebrews chapter 11 is the great faith chapter, but if you get down to verse 33, there's a moment where the author mentions these people who have had great victories, and then he mentions on the back end these people who have had great sufferings. One thing that I have made a decision about is I'm not going to ignore the realities of life. I'm going to care for people. I'm going to love people. I'm not going to pretend that things don't exist. At the same time, I'm going to run my race, and I'm going to believe God, and I'm going to have faith in God, and I'm going to believe God to come through on my behalf. I'm not going to sit out here and become an apologist for every prayer that people have prayed that has not come true. Every time I start talking about what I'm believing God for, it's like someone pipes up and says, what about when I prayed this and nothing ever happened? I'm sorry, that happened. I love you. Jesus loves you. I'm going to run my race and I'm going to believe God. I'm not going to ignore what's happened in life, but I'm going to keep the reality of faith.